Hey guys, it's Mike with Riding in the Ozarks. Today we're going to talk about some stuff that's going to affect Bikefest. I'm not sure how much it's going to affect it. We're still a month out, but I wanted to talk about it. So if you've been following the channel, you've probably seen the video here about the shooting at Lake of the Ozarks between some MCs. If you haven't seen that, probably go watch that and then come back to this video. I'm not going to cover everything that has happened up to this point, except for one new thing since my second video on this, which is here. Now, watch those two videos. Here's the latest update on that situation. The gentleman who was involved in the shooting that was shot and arrested and charged with armed criminal action was released on bond, and about a week later, his house burnt to the ground. Total loss. Fire marshal report online says they believe the fire is suspicious, but there was nothing left to investigate because there wasn't enough of anything left to investigate. Things are still heated. Things are still going on in the area between the MCs. I'm not saying who burnt what house down, but that's what's being reported. You can draw the conclusions for yourself. The problem is, as long as this stuff is getting publicity and getting it out there in the newspaper and in the media, it's going to continue to make business owners have knee-jerk reactions. It's going to continue to cause the city, Lake Ozark, where the Bagnell Dam Strip is, where the shooting took place, to react in ways that are not favorable for all motorcyclists. And here's what I'm talking about. Since I did the second video, I heard that lots of businesses had signs up that said absolutely no colors, no patches, no rockers on premise. They had a funeral for the MC Club member that was shot. I hear that went off with no problems or anything else that day. And then I heard a week later that many of the businesses that had put those signs up had taken them down. There are still a few businesses on the Bagnell Dam Strip that have those signs up. I decided to go see for myself. We decided to do a pre-birthday ride this last weekend. My birthday's this week, so me and a bunch of friends got together. We rode up to the lake, had some lunch, talked to a few people, and I saw 2 or 3 businesses that had those signs. I did not go into them. I wasn't wearing any kind of patches or colors, but I heard some more stuff. And here's the concern. I get that many people are going to say those business owners have the right to do whatever they want. They can refuse service to anyone they want. I get that. And I don't necessarily disagree with that. But I'm hearing that the businesses are getting a lot of pressure from the city to put those signs up, that they are behind that. I have a problem with the city coercing businesses into putting signs up. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that the police chief wants to be involved in the issuing and reissuing of licenses and permits, and that some business owners are afraid that if they don't comply with what is requested by them, by local law enforcement, that it may impact their ability to get permits or licenses reissued. Now, I'm going to reach out to the mayor of Lake Ozark and see if he has any comment on this, give them a fair chance to respond. I'll let you know what they say if I get a response. But the other question is, does that do any good? Clubs have what they call soft colors, or they'll wear shirts with certain colors that indicate what affiliation they have, whether it's green and black or purple and gold or black and white. And so they can still walk around without wearing colors and patches and be identifying themselves. And other club members are going to know who they are and they're going to know what that means. So does that really solve any problems? And what it does do is it prevents people who are members of organizations like CMA or the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association or motorcycle rights organizations from being able to wear their patches, which identify them as being, in an organization that's neutral and not affiliated at all. I don't know. I'm not thrilled with the situation that's going on with the lake. I also heard that a bar that normally gets a permit for an outside bar out on the street was denied that permit. They were told that the city is not going to issue permits for outside vendors during Bikefest this year. That could be a big deal because usually there are outdoor beer gardens set up in front of bars and bands out there, and it's in a fenced off area, and you can roam down through there, listen to the band, walk between 2 or 3 bars in a beer garden, and hang out and visit with people and stuff like that. If they don't issue that, that means we're going to try and cram all those people into bars, which is essentially going to drive people away because it's going to be overcrowded, or they're going to be in a confined space with other people and not feel as comfortable about the social distancing. I've heard the cities talking about enforcing occupancy limits, DUI checkpoints, things like that are going to make this event a lot less friendly. They normally issue a permit for parking motorcycles up and down the center of the street. I don't know if they're going to do that. I'm going to try and find out. So I'm going to let you know how these events are affecting Bikefest and what to expect if you're coming. I still think it's a great event. I'm still going to be there. I hope you guys come. I'm probably not going to step foot in any businesses that have those signs up, though, and that's a personal choice. So leave me a comment. Let me know. Would you go into a business that has signs up that say no colors, no rockers, no patches on premises? I mean, does that make you feel safer about going in that bar? Or does that make you feel like you're being discriminated against and you don't want to spend money there? And like I said, it's important to remember that putting those signs up doesn't stop those people from coming in there. It just stops them from wearing their patches in there. Doesn't mean they're not going to wear soft colors or some other way of identifying themselves. And the two groups that are in contention right now, they know who each other are. They're not going to be fooled by somebody not wearing a vest. They're going to recognize each other. If there's going to be a problem, I don't think that sign's going to stop it. Now, one of the other things the city has asked people to do is step up security, hire security to work the bars and things like that. So maybe that'll help. Maybe that won't. I don't know. We'll see. If you're one of those people that have been asking how you can help support the channel, well, let me show you 2 ways that you can do that. First, this way doesn't cost you a dime, assuming you already shop on Amazon. There's a link down below for our Amazon affiliate store, and anything you purchase after going to the store, even if it's not items in the store, we get a small commission off of. That helps support the channel, keeps me being able to get new gear and camera and things like that. So if you shop on Amazon, consider using that link before you go shopping. 2, we turned on YouTube memberships. If you click that join button right below the video, you can learn more about the perks you can receive for just a couple dollars a month, including early access to videos. If you guys like this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you do that YouTube thing, check out the content on my channel. And if you dig it, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to ring that bell to be notified the next time I drop a new video. And as always, thank you for your support, stay safe, and keep on riding.